San Antonio, a city known for its scenic riverwalk, historic landmarks, and the scorching sun of southern Texas, was suddenly struck by a devastating disaster as a flash flood tore through its streets, drowning entire neighborhoods. In just a few short hours, relentless rain turned roads into rivers, sweeping away vehicles, homes, and tragically, innocent lives. Viral videos captured scenes that will haunt the city's memory for years to come. Water gushing over sidewalks, cars floating and spinning like helpless toys, and people crying out, calling for each other in desperation as torrential rain drowned out their voices. This was no ordinary downpour. It was a flash flood, a rapid urban deluge that arrives with brutal speed, giving barely any warning and overwhelming everything in its path. What led to this catastrophe? How did a city like San Antonio, with years of experience handling severe weather, find itself so powerless, so vulnerable? First, we must talk about the climate. The region has been experiencing higher average temperatures than in past decades. And with hotter air comes more moisture. When that moisture-laden atmosphere collides with low-pressure systems, the result is intense rainfall. This time, the skies unleashed more rain in a few hours than what usually falls in an entire month. There was nowhere for the water to go, so it rushed into every crevice of the city, indiscriminately swallowing streets, homes, and everything in between. But nature alone is not to blame. A more human-made culprit lies in unchecked urban development. Over the past decade, San Antonio has grown rapidly, with new neighborhoods, malls, and roads expanding across its landscape. Yet that development came at a cost, the widespread paving over of natural ground. As green spaces disappeared, so did the Earth's ability to absorb rain. Stormwater, instead of soaking into the ground, now flows directly into drainage systems that were never designed for such volume. When rain falls hard and fast, and drains are clogged with debris or overwhelmed by sheer volume, the water pushes back, it surges onto the roads, pours into homes, and becomes a flood. Studies have shown that much of San Antonio's drainage infrastructure hasn't been updated to match the density of its current population. What was once sufficient for a smaller city is now dangerously outdated. It was a ticking time bomb, and this flood was the explosion. And then comes the human factor. Even though weather alerts were issued, many residents underestimated the danger. Flash floods are unlike river floods. They don't creep in slowly, they arrive in a sudden rush. In some neighborhoods, it took less than 10 minutes for dry streets to become waist-deep torrents. Some people were caught inside their cars, which can quickly turn from shelter into traps. In one heartbreaking case, a family was unable to escape their vehicle before it was swept away. Others were stranded in homes, calling for help as power and phone signals failed, and rescue crews struggled to reach them. The toll was devastating, hundreds of homes damaged, dozens of vehicles lost, and lives tragically taken by a force of nature that arrived too quickly and too violently. Entire neighborhoods now bear the scars of a storm that lasted only a few hours but will be remembered for decades. But perhaps the most painful part is knowing this won't be the last time. San Antonio, like many cities around the world, is now confronting a new climate reality. We are entering an age where extreme weather is becoming more frequent, more destructive, and more unpredictable, and we must ask, are we truly prepared? The path forward is clear. Urban planning must change. Cities must reduce the amount of impervious surfaces, increase green zones that can naturally absorb water, and modernize outdated drainage systems to handle the climate of today, not that of the past. We need parks that double as flood basins, streets that can temporarily hold runoff, and smart stormwater management systems that predict and adapt in real time. But more than infrastructure, we need awareness. Emergency alert systems must be faster, more targeted, and more effective. People need to understand that when a flash flood warning is issued, it means act now, not later. San Antonio's flood is not just a local disaster. It's a global warning. What happened here could happen in any rapidly growing city around the world. As the climate crisis deepens, urban floods will no longer be rare anomalies, they will be recurring threats. We cannot stop the rain, but we can stop the rain from becoming a disaster. If you believe this story needs to be heard, share this video. If you want to stay informed on the intersection of climate, environment, and human impact, subscribe to this channel. We will continue to follow the aftermath in San Antonio and bring you deeper analysis of the storms ahead. San Antonio will recover, its streets will thrive, and its people will rebuild. But the memory of what the water took, and what it revealed, will linger far longer than the flood itself.
Oh my gosh.
What is going on? Bro, everybody's listening.
But they're going to get bigger. I don't know.
Oh wow, you lost your shoe, baby. Oh wow, wow. Oh! Yeah, you all right? You all right? Where's his phone? Oh no! Oh no! His shoes, I'm not getting them. Oh, both his shoes. Joy, you got a phone? No, my phone. No. Oh man. Oh man. But look at the water. That's crazy. You sure did. You told me you should have went barefoot. That's crazy. It was. Welcome to Bama. Welcome to Bama. Where it's sunny one minute and you need a Bob. He's sunk.